Welcome to Grande-Union County Airport. In this project, our team has been tasked with looking at the current configuration of the airport to see what type of commercial traffic it can support and how FAA TSA regulations impact it. In addition, we have been asked to explore what types of additional government, federal, state, and local subsidies might be available, explore some hybrid offerings such as hauling freight on commercial flights, collect other options that may have the potential to boost the economic impact of the airport. The Grande-Union County Airport is a public airport located in the northeast part of Oregon on a 640-acre parcel of land that is currently used by private pilots and for storage of their planes. This site is also used by FedEx, Ameriflight, and LifeFlight for transportation of cargo and patients. The airport sees an increase in usage during the summer's fire season, as it has a U.S. Forest Service fire control facility on site. Commercial airline services were previously available, but currently this is not an option, and in order for a person to catch a commercial flight, they have to travel to Boise, Idaho, Spokane, Washington, or Portland, Oregon. Grande-Union County Airport is currently enlisting the help of Eastern Oregon University to research and analyze the economic feasibility of bringing back commercial passenger airline services to the area. The airport is classified as a Category 3 regional general aviation airport that has roughly 57 based aircraft and about 16,000 operations annually. The airport services include aviation gas, jet fuel, an automated weather observing system, AWS, and major airframe and power plant services available. Current airport setup has no air traffic control tower on site, but approach and departure radar services are provided by Seattle Air Route Traffic Control Center, and flight service support is provided by McMinnville Municipal Airport. The airport has two runways, the primary being 12 to 30 with a length of 6,260 feet and a width of 100 feet. The secondary runway is 3,876 feet and a width of 60 feet. The airport falls under the runway design code of C4, which means plane approach speeds can range from 121 to 141 knots. The airplane tail heights can be in the range of 45 to 60 feet off the ground, and the wingspan can be in the range of 118 to 171 feet wide. Normally, for an airport to qualify as a runway design code C4, you would need a runway that is 150 feet wide, but due to some sub-rules, you can have a runway with a 100-foot width providing the maximum certified takeoff weight is 150,000 pounds or less, and you have 20-foot widths on the shoulders of the strip. Based on current airport configuration, the main runway, 12 to 30, could accommodate a Boeing 737-600 airplane. This airplane has a max seating capacity of 149 people and a maximum takeoff weight of 145,000 pounds, 500 pounds. It requires a distance of 5,300 feet for takeoff and a distance of 4,402 feet for landing. Seaport Air out of Portland currently uses a Cessna 208B Caravan airplane to provide daily service to the Pendleton Airport. If the Grande-Union County Airport started to provide flights for customers again, this would be the best suited plane for the job, and a deal might be able to be made with Seaport Air to extend services since they are already doing several runs a day to the Pendleton Airport. The plane carries 9 passengers, which would not require TSA security screening. It also has a maximum takeoff weight of 8,000 pounds, which means that even with a full load of passengers and luggage, the plane has the ability to haul additional cargo, such as mail, at the same time. Seaport Air receives money funded from a government essential air service subsidy of $1.8 million a year to provide service to Pendleton. If Seaport could qualify for additional funding to cover the Grande-Union County Airport, it could be a win-win for everyone involved. In this section, we will explore any additional federal, state, and local government subsidies available regarding funding for commercial airline flights at the Grande-Union County Airport. The Essential Air Service applies to Grande-Union County Airport as a foreseeable basis for accommodation for commercial airline services at the facility. The federal subsidy would guarantee service throughout the Grande-Union County Airport, as well as facilitate communication between similar airports such as those in Pendleton or Nampa. In addition, the EAS is aimed at maintaining a minimum level of scheduled air service to communities that otherwise would not be profitable, in turn providing a consistent source of revenue not only for the airport but the entire surrounding community as well. Since the EAS is a federally funded subsidy, it is regulated by the United States Department of Transportation to ensure safe, ethical, and strategic operational management. Comparable to the EAS, the alternative EAS designates funds directly to the municipality or airport authority rather than the airline itself. This would allow the LaGrande Airport to operate sustainably by recruiting services on an as-needed basis rather than by a bonded contractual agreement. The alternative EAS is legalized through a public charter agreement. In addition to federally funded subsidies, state subsidies provide numerous benefits to small communities like LaGrande. Connect Oregon is a service designed to promote strong, diverse, and efficient initiatives for Oregon's transportation industry. The LaGrande Airport may be eligible for funding due to state fuel tax revenues, evident of the margins incurred for people to buy fuel and use services at the entity currently. Due to the current tightly knit nature of Union County as a community, the airport would benefit greatly from taking advantage of funding from local subsidies. Drawing off the idea of the Oregon Pilots Association, pilots from around Northeast Oregon could form a community-based pilots association to make connections, decrease costs, and increase awareness for commercial flight feasibility in the region. The Union County Chamber of Commerce could also serve as a marketing tool for commercial flight availability, promoting the beauty of Eastern Oregon as an attractive tool for tourism. In this section, we will discuss some of the hybrid offerings that may be available in the near future. The government classifies airlines as major, national, regional, and various others. About 40 national airlines have annual revenue between $100 million and $1 billion, and 90 regional airlines have annual revenue under $100 million. The remainder of the industry consists of small air companies that generally have annual revenue between $5 and $50 million. The basic operations of airlines include acquiring and maintaining airplanes, acquiring and operating airport facilities, acquiring passengers or freight, managing staff, and operating flights. Efficient and affordable air freight has contributed to changes in diet by making available new products or products in seasons during which they would not be available, to changes in retailing, and correspondingly to changes in manufacturing. The increased importance of time-based competition ensures that air cargo augurs well for the future growth of air transportation. Some of the newer technology being developed as we speak would involve hybrid airships, which have the simplicity of a pickup truck by being able to carry large loads, yet being able to reach places that a truck would not be able to reach. Hybrid air is definitely going to be the way of the future. By 2025, NASA aims to create a single-aisle hybrid plane that could travel 4,000 miles with 150 passengers on board. Picture a Boeing 737 with smaller jet engines and a powerful electric fan on the tail. Other than the aviation business itself through the LaGrande Airport, we have compiled a few other options for potential additional revenue for the organization. Understanding that the Union County Airport sees most of its income from fuel sales, there are a few other ways the airport could attract more visitors and overall usage of the facilities, as well as boost the organization's economic impact overall. The addition of a restaurant or cafe could be a very effective supporting business to the airport. The placement or position of this entity could be placed strategically for aviation viewing, adding a scenic value to such an operation. This type of operation would have the potential to attract business from local residents, drivers coming off the interstate, and flight passengers as well. Adding to the attraction value of the site will encourage increased visitation by multiple travel methods, which would increase business for fuel cells as well as other sources. Other small airports, such as Nampa Municipal Airport in Nampa, Idaho, benefit from the public who enjoy a cafe-style dining experience. Business at this airport comes from not only those who utilize the airport's aviation facilities, but also the general public as well. The view from this cafe has attracted a customer base from all over the surrounding valley. Many current customers have reported flying into this little airport to get a bite to eat and gawk about planes with the other enthusiasts. Adding a gift shop will be another possible attraction that could boost revenue with purchases of souvenir type items. Business from fire crews is often brought in from out of state and will be potential customers for this type of shopping. Other than fire crews, virtually any customer using the Grande-Union County Airport could be a possible customer for this type of business. Anything that would allow the airport to take advantage of sales from existing customers should be considered. Implementing a small gift shop could bring in at least a few openings for part-time work for local residents. Product within the shop could offer opportunities for locals to sell products and share revenue with the LaGrande Airport itself. There would be many opportunities for consignment sales as well as small trinket type items, which many airports provide. Local subsidies could be a possible funding source to get a small shop underway. Having local contributions to inventory would allow for inexpensive stocking. Again, multiple businesses in the area could assist in merchandising to bring in native product as well as keep the inventory startup costs rather low. Customers who may never reach the actual town will be exposed by a gift shop, which would make this a win-win situation for the LaGrande Airport as well as the local businesses. The sharing of local culture provides attraction for visitors to return, in turn providing more incentive for the usage of the airport, resulting in higher fuel consumption. Finally, there's the discussion of land usage. Areas of the airport property could be leased out for additional warehousing operations. Temporary structures such as commercial-grade tents could be used to rent out storage space. Leasing land for animal storage or grazing rights for local livestock owners would be another possible moneymaker on the side. A more permanent camp area could be developed to allow group setup for fire crews continuously needing to be on site. This type of construction or usage on the existing area would encourage increased visitation to the premises, adding to the economic value of the Grande-Union County Airport as a whole.